حي على الفلاح.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters, sometimes people come to the masjid and they get scared with what they see in the masjid because they see that there's politics in the masjid. And what happens, I just want to give you a quick thing about what's actually happening in the masjid. You come in the masjid because you want to find something holy. You know, the beautiful thing about a masjid is you can come in there, you're supposed to come in, sit down peacefully, and you shouldn't be bothered about anyone. You want peace, you want to sit down, you want to remember Allah, you want to do your du'as, you want to pick up the Quran, read it, you want to do your salah, you don't want anyone to bother you or get in, they shouldn't really drag you into the politics of the masjid. And that's how masjid should be. I mean, it shouldn't even have politics. You should be free of politics, right? You just want to go to the masjid, beautiful people, wonderful people, all have clean hearts, and you go there and you find your heart to be clean as well over time, and you come out and you feel good, right? But you know what? Unfortunately, that's not the case. Okay, you're going to get people who come in the masjid. People come from all sorts of places to the masjid. They come with polluted hearts. They come with diseased hearts and ill hearts, and they're not all clean. And inshallah, after a while, they'll become clean, some of them, but some of them just are crooked, and it's unfortunate. The first thing you have to understand is that the people who build the masjid, they're not always the right people. I mean, Allah chooses sometimes different people for the work of His on the earth, and sometimes people who had the money got together and they built a place, and they basically became the people who not only own this place, but they control this place. And sometimes they don't know how to control things. And sometimes they think it's like, the way they talk in their workplace, they can talk to people inside the masjid, and it's wrong. Now, what happens over time is, you got a land or you got a building and people want to buy it, and the people who are most active become the ones who are the trustees or the people who are the main people running this place. And other masjids, you might have an election, and every year people sort of change and different parties come in and different groups of people come in every now and again, maybe every year, every 2 years, every 4 years, and they bring in their own agendas inside. Now look, it's unfortunate, I know that, but you're a person who wants to come to a masjid. Look, just come to the masjid. You want to find peace, you can find peace. But what you've got to understand is when you come inside there, try and just be good to people, meet them, and just leave. If you don't want to be part of anything that's, I mean, I'm not saying that every masjid has got politics, but some do and some don't, and you've got to just try and, I'm saying this because there are certain brothers, and I know that, who leave the masjid because of the politics. That's wrong, my friend, that is wrong, because politics is in every single place. It's in your house, it's in your business, it's in your, it's in your marketplace, it's in the parliament building, it's in every small area there's politics going on. Okay? Every club has got politics, every organization has got politics, and unfortunately, corrupted hearts, sometimes that shouldn't be corrupted, are in the masjid, and they start to create politics. Now, in the midst of all of this, you have an imam and you have a person who, inshallah should be free of politics. But then you kind of think that the imam, like even if he's a good imam, sometimes you think, well, why doesn't he speak out? Why doesn't he say something? Why doesn't he just get all of these people to be straight and come out there and give the khutbahs and get everybody to be straight? Well, you know what? Unfortunately, sometimes the imams also are dragged into the politics because they are there with a contract, and they've got to do their best to deliver the message of Allah without the corrupted hearts embroiling them in politics and spoiling the whole environment. And sometimes when imams speak too much, you know what? They're told to leave. And it's unfortunate, yes, it's unfortunate, but you know what? You'd rather have the imam still there and not to speak about the politics, because it sometimes gives a breathing space for the goodness to prevail. And sometimes you have to wait for time to go by when certain people just, gone by, and other people come in, and alhamdulillah, you get a new environment in masjid, because it's all to do with the people of the masjid. But what you should do is, you need to support your local masjid, or you need to just go there for prayers. If you don't want to be part of them or whatever, just go there for prayers. And if you really feel that, your masjid is not allowing you to do the things that the goodness should be done to your community, because sometimes that happens. And brothers and sisters, they get frustrated. especially the brothers. They get frustrated because they think, we donated. Even the sisters, a lot of the sisters donate to the masjid, and sometimes there's not even space for them in the masjid. And a huge politics around the whole area. Now, I don't want to get into the issue. All I want to say to you is that if you find that your masjid can't provide or is not providing the services it should for the community, you simply can do it from your house. No one's stopping you from your house of starting a dars, starting a gathering together where you have someone knowledgeable come, and they, in a sitting of 10 people, you can sit 10 people in anyone's living room. Just get 10 people together, your friends and the people who are concerned, to sit down and just to do a dars together. SubhanAllah, it's a lovely thing. No one's stopping you from hiring a place nearby. No one's stopping you if you want to really start a new place up, set up a new place or do something. No one's stopping you. You don't have to do it in that one place. Don't have the focus on that one place and they're not allowing you to do something and therefore it's all gone bust. It's not like that. And what you need to understand overall is that the masjid is a holy place, but inshallah, over time, good things will prevail. There's still goodness that's coming out to the community. Look at the positives. Try your best if you can to change certain things, and if you can't, then do it elsewhere. Do the good, do the good wherever you can elsewhere. But don't stop coming to the masjid, and don't be thinking like, oh my God, a holy place, and you've got this kind of thing inside the masjid. I don't want to be part of Islam or come near the masjids. No. And even if a horrible person is in a masjid, that's a horrible person. It's not Islam that is horrible. Don't judge Islam with what you see of Muslims. Okay, don't do that. But judge Muslims by the rules of Islam, of how they should be or they shouldn't be. And I'll tell you one thing, last thing is, there are wonderful people in the masjid. There are wonderful people in many masjids. You just need to find them. Sometimes they're the most quietest people. Sometimes they're the people who don't speak. And there are always beautiful people in every single masjid. You just need to find them and keep their company. And inshallah, you'll enjoy your time in the masjid. May Allah make that be easy for you, for you and for me as well. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
حي على الفلاح.
The Safar curriculum covers all the Islamic educational needs of young Muslims today in a fun, simple and engaging way. Tried and tested for over 15 years at one of the UK's leading maktabs. The curriculum has been adopted by hundreds of institutions around the world and makes your child's journey in seeking knowledge easy, meaningful and dynamic. This innovative and comprehensive curriculum covers Quran and Tajweed, Islamic studies, du'as and surahs, as well as Arabic in an integrated and structured way. Visit safarpublications.org to find out more.